love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl, SistaGirl, and welcome to the MooMoo Room. Y'all, I know you're like, SistaGirl, you were supposed to be here an hour ago. Child, the first live went a little bit later than what I expected. I started late today, so it ended late but I'm here. Come on in the room. Y'all, please hit that like button as you come in. We're changing it up for our nighttime live. We are, from Nature Boy to Prison Boy. We always talk what's going on and what's the newest of the new, okay? But y'all know our earlier live, we talked about Carlissa and Blueface and his family. Because allegedly now, word on the curb is Blueface got jumped in the jail cell, y'all, and all that. That's what Carlissa and them is saying on their end. So I don't know, y'all. But tonight, y'all, that was our happy hour, child. This is the after party, okay? So we're gonna add a little of the both into it, okay? We're gonna add a little both into it, y'all. We're gonna do a little bit of, we're gonna do a little razzle dazzle. We're gonna bring in some of the happy hour from earlier today, and then we're gonna add, we're gonna do the after party. We're gonna make it do what it do, okay? We're gonna make it do what it do. So y'all, come on in the room, hit that like button. Come on in. Welcome to the MooMoo Room, y'all. Please let everybody know we're in here. As you come in, hit that like button. As always, we get started at that 5-minute mark, okay? We will get started at that 5-minute mark. So come on in the room up until then, girl, because y'all know it's we gonna get into it. Y'all know I always do my late night with y'all before my last little bit, my little last little whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? We always try to get in here together and see what's going on, see what is happening. Okay, we trying to see what is happening. So come on in the room, hit that like button as you come in or as you go out. Y'all, I know people's like, oh, SistaGirl, yes, because you know what? We need to break it down because like I said earlier, and I meant to change the thumbnail, y'all, because I do want to bring this up and I just want to do a side-by-side comparisons because I just need to know, what the deal is, what's going on, okay? So come on in, okay? Before we get started on the Nature Boy to Prison Boy, we will be kind of recapping our earlier live real quick, and we will be talking about our happy hour live, which was Carlissa and Blueface and Dre. Dre is alleging that his mother Carlissa has set up his brother Blueface. He's alleging it, and Carlissa is alleging that Dre is just having a mental breakdown. Now that, and all of a sudden, Dre is bipolar. Now, I'm just saying, she ain't never said that Dre was bipolar before, but she did. She's saying he bipolar now. She said Dre has some bipolar and some mental issues. and that she just doesn't know, basically what to do. Okay. So I'm just like, Carlissa, we not gonna do this. We just not gonna just we just can't let you live like this, Carlissa. Like, we gonna have to call you to the carpet. When you wrong, sis. When you wrong, you is wrong. Okay. Now, some people saying Carlissa's trying to get a little bit of extra clout right now. I don't know. I can't say that's true. I can't say that's false. With Carlissa, you just never know. I just think everything she do it for clout. Okay. So she said she posted this picture 2 days ago because this is when everybody started, everything just started happening. Okay. And she said, I know sometimes we can't stand my baby, but I need all my Christians. She said she need all her Christians, okay? Not nobody else, just her Christians, okay, to raise him up in prayer today. Fasting and praying that the Lord gets deep down in his soul to show him the Lord's will for his life is the best life. Strengthen, courage, and perfect health. May no weapon formed against him prosper. In Jesus' name, amen. That's Mama Baby Wavy. So of course she just, she love her some Blueface. Let her tell it. But Dre say that is all an act. Okay. So let me go over. Let me make sure. Let me see what is under y'all. Because you know how when you log in on your phone, certain stuff come up. Okay. Hold on. Let me find it. Yeah, SistaGirl always don't I love capitals. People be like, you be just a screaming. I don't be screaming at people, y'all. I just do caps. That's it. Okay, so let's go here with Dre real quick.
Brother whom I love a lot. This is my little nigga. You know what I'm saying? The jig is up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If at this point, bro, I would start praying and turn to God, bro. Like, if you don't come out of there and turn to God, I can't do nothing with you, bro. Like, I can't. If you don't come out of there strictly on some real religious stuff, because you got your peoples, everybody that you done pissed off, they trying to fuck me up because you done pissed them off and they think I'm a, you know what I'm saying, bro? And I can't be putting myself in harm's way because you know what you be on, you feel me? As far as like how our relationship is, I love you and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta really like, you gotta come out of there on some real religious, like real with God type stuff. Because you to a point, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't deal with you unless you on some strong religious stuff. So if you come in about some God stuff, I got you. But if you ain't on no God, so this message is for my real, like this, let this be a wake up call to you. If you don't take this as a wake up call, bro, then you just slow, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done fucked around and pissed everybody off. Your baby mamas hate you. Whack hate you, mommy hate you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you done made enemies with everybody, bro. Like, you gotta start treating people better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even you gotta do better, you know what I'm saying? Because you done pissed too many people off, my dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like you done pissed everybody off, my dude. So it's like you gotta just work on yourself, because a lot of these people is mad because of the way you treated them, bro. You treated people kind of bad for a cool minute. So hopefully you decide to change your ways, bro, and decide to take this as a wake-up call and really know what your purpose is, because you have a great purpose, my nigga. You have a great voice, you know what I'm saying? And the devil is trying to take you away from your purpose. Here, like this, let this be a wake-up call to you. If you don't take this as a fucked up by putting women in the business, right? Because when the furnace get hot and shit get hot and shit get real, all them hoes gonna tell on everybody. They gonna tell on each other. You fucked up by using women. You was desperate, right? So you put women in the business. The same way I fucked around interrogated them. They told me the whole spiel, Brody. You put women in the business and you don't do that. You know better. You've been getting away with shit for a long time, bro. You fucked up by putting women in the business, right? So when the furnace get hot and niggas start asking questions, all these motherfuckers gonna tell to say they ass. Know that. You fucked up by putting women in the business, right?
Okay, now what business they was in? What happened? What business was they in now? Well, Dre said you messed up by putting women in the business now. Y'all gotta listen to what Dre said. We talked about it earlier. Listen.
Oh, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brother whom I love a lot. It's my little nigga. Like, you fucked up by putting women in the business, right? You done fucked around and pissed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, he said you done messed around and made mommy mad. Now listen.
So the other day I'm with my mom and she just fall down the stairs, nigga, and just start crying and talking about my baby and some shit, right? She talking about all types of weird shit and scared the shit out of me, bro. Like literally damn near fell down the stairs screaming, my baby, on some crazy shit. I'm tripping, talking, nigga, cussing everybody out, nigga, this and that. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? She over there being paranoid, talking about it's this nigga, it's the baby mama, it's Krishan, it's whack, all the shit, right? Being paranoid, stressing me out, making me paranoid. You know, I don't be on social media. I don't know none of this shit. So it'd be like, I don't know, bro. Like, y'all gotta tell me because I'm like I said, I don't know what to do. I'm trying. She just stressed me out with the theatrics, and I'm barely having, you know. But this is my brother. I love him, right? So, you know, seeing my mom fall down the stairs, talking about my baby. I know she ain't talking about me. You know, it's just the concern, you know, because like I said, I don't know. I haven't got no update. Last I heard, she was screaming, my baby, and like you know what I'm saying? Like I still don't even know what's going on. You know, I tried to call other people to check on them. As far as I know, nobody haven't really heard from him. So, you know, I just want to check in because last time I heard about him, it was my baby. You know what I'm saying? Still, the shit still got my stomach fucked up. You know, it's like 8 in the morning. I'm probably got a toothbrush in my hand or some shit or some chips or some dumb shit. I don't even remember. And yeah, she just literally was walking down the stairs, down there, fell down like 3 or 4 stairs,
I don't know whose story
and just like start screaming and shit, scared the shit out of me, bro. So the other day I'm with my.
I don't know whose story be the worst, theirs or Krishan's. To be honest, I don't know whose stories be the worst, theirs or Krishan's.
Please tell me that
honest. Because it's all a bunch of hogwash, if you ask me. So this is what she you know, she had to post this and then she had to come in. So I broke down yesterday, but want to harm him today. Fix it, Jesus. Then she gonna send if you let at the real Donald Trump child. At the real Donald Trump. This lady is the lost her. Listen to her message. At the real Donald Trump, if you let my son Blueface go home on house arrest to Megan Thee Stallion house, you can have my vote again. Just thought I'll let you know. Have a blessed day. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, is she gonna stop? Like, who's really the bipolar one, y'all? Who is really the bipolar one? Who is really the bipolar one? Huh? Because it's really starting to make me think. It's really starting to make me think. Now, when Dre just said, you let them, hold on, because we gonna get, you know, we gotta start on here. When Dre said, you let these women get in our business and it change things, okay, we better pay attention. We better pay attention to what they saying, y'all. And we gonna get into it tomorrow, child, because yeah, I'm gonna have to go pull some stuff out the rabbit's hat and let y'all see what I'm talking about. I told y'all it was all an act. It was all a game, but see, some of them are not as good at their theatrics as others. So therefore, because they're not as good at their theatrics as others, it just, you know, it be all over the place. It'd be all over the place. Okay. So y'all, we will get back to that. Okay, I'm gonna drop this link early, like I promised I would. Um and we're gonna drop this link early, like I promised we would. And then we are about to get into it. Nature Boy plus prison. Nature Boy plus prison boy. Chat. Oh my god, child. Nature Boy to prison boy. This is our little uh this is where we at right now. Okay, this is what we've been on. Let me go and find the video that we're gonna start with. um oh child, it's just been a lot, y'all. How has everybody been doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. um Come on in the room. Welcome. Welcome. I want to shout out King World. I want to shout out King World because he covered a lot. Like he did like 10 hours of streaming on Nature Boy. Chat. I didn't watch the whole 10 hours, but he did a lot. He brought up a lot of information. So we're gonna look at some of his stuff. Like I said, he got 10 hours worth of content. Y'all go check him out. If you want to get more content, he got, when I say videos upon top of videos upon top of videos, he got some very awesome content. I would drop in, I would leave out, drop in, leave out, drop in, because he just has so much content. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot to intake. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for just taking the time to just get that much content and research and do all that. Y'all go over there if you're following this story and you would like some of the like I said, we're gonna just look at some of the content tonight and talk about it. But he got a lot of content over there on YouTube. He has 10 hours worth of just content. You know what I'm saying? So please, shout out to him. I don't know him personally, never, had any encounter with him, but I know he did stream for 10 straight hours, and it was all carbonation and melanation content. So it was very informational. You know what I'm saying? It was some stuff I had never seen before, some stuff I have seen before. So, but like I said, I didn't watch everything. So I'm sure it was some stuff that I did miss. Okay. So the sisters on our, people have been asking questions, and when they went live yesterday, and they was on live on Instagram and YouTube, and they talked for a long time. Yeah, I got some of it and some of it I didn't get. Okay. But somebody in the comments asked them, like, they was like, this shit is crazy. No regard for the life of Black men makes me sick. And then they said they treat us like this because they got some supporters now. You see, they got some supporters. It says, you was locked up with 3, and they was like, yes. And this, look, what did I tell y'all? What did I tell you? They was like, you were locked up with 3, and this person was like, yes. And then they was like, 3 got me out when he couldn't even get himself out. He got me out of the darkness. I was in when I came in. He fed us when they tried starving us. He fellowshipped with us when they tried to take the phones and TVs away from us. And he says, I've experienced and witnessed a lot when I was with 3. And he says, I owe him more than he could ever imagine. And they're like, oh, that's who he is. Didn't I tell y'all he's setting it up for them to come out of prison? Didn't I tell y'all that? And then it says, I say your husband's sentence will definitely be reversed. He asked members of the press to not report that she had COVID. Also, people in the courtroom should have not been given a choice of being in the courtroom. Should have been given a choice of being in the courtroom. And then this person says, I don't understand why they care if you use the money to appeal. If they are 100% confident in their case, they should be encouraging an appeal. Seems like they're scared of an appeal because the evidence in the case is shaky. Okay, that's what people are saying. Now, this is what they're posting.
On in the aftermath is, you know, one side taking the side of Eligio and like helping him and trying to get him out because he's innocent, he's been proven guilty. But people are seeing that no, that was a fucked up trial. They need to be able to convict someone with life imprisonment with unreasonable doubt. There was no unreasonable doubt in that courtroom. The defense team weren't even able to present the evidence that would have proven that he was innocent.
And then I don't know. And then I talked about Nature Boy. And I said that I really do not appreciate the fact that Nature Boy got convicted. I don't know what he did, but I know those women were willing participants. And I think it's stupid that you can only hear about men having women in a cult. You never hear about women having this cult. Because if men followed this woman, you know what they'd say? You should have been smart enough to know that she was stupid. And here's another thing. How do people keep joining cults? I'm tired of people calling stuff a cult because these hoes don't have nowhere to live, and this man let them live with him, and then these hoes get mad.
I'm gonna say this. This is showing me where their mind is still at, y'all. This is really showing me where their mind is still at when it comes to the Nature Boy and how these women, because they reposted Tommy Sotomayor. Now, we know Tommy just don't like, you know, he'll call a woman a hoe, he'll call him a B, he'll call him all these names in a minute. He has no filter when it comes to women. He just don't, okay? So it's interesting that these women in their, what people say, allegedly, they have a cultish mindset, okay? That these women with this quote-unquote cultish mindset, they say, will post Tommy Sotomayor. And I mean, because they believe in what he's saying and they think that because he is loud, that you know, people will be like, okay, yeah, I see what he's saying. He right. But do they know that Tommy is a lot of times loud and wrong? So I'm just saying, in my humble opinion, a lot of times Tommy is loud and wrong. So I mean, I said it, and what? Who gonna check me, boo? Okay.
About whatever's going on, and the next thing you know, he made us have sex with each other. Like, I was listening to what they were saying. I was like, oh, come on.
They say that's facts. That's great to hear. You even dislike Eligio and even believe he's guilty. But what's right is right and wrong is wrong. That trial wasn't a fair one. Everyone should have an issue with that, regardless of your personal beliefs. Okay?
So when people get into this live, I'm going to add moderators on this side. If I see anybody who come in, and then you add on that side. Yeah.
Now, y'all, I've been saying this though. Now we've been seeing Aya, and we've been seeing Fufu, if y'all know her, Fufu, Ifu. We've been seeing them too, but y'all, we ain't been seeing Malia. Where is Malia? Where is Malia? Child Malia, where is Malia?
I'm so happy and grateful and proud of you, Nature Boy. You are fulfilling your prophecy. You said this was going to happen. You said you were the modern day Messiah. Here it is. Okay. Like, it wasn't pretty for Jesus. You are getting that cross right now, but you have waken up so many people, including myself. Thank you for teaching me divine knowledge of self, for showing your coding thing. Because at that point, I didn't miss your life and share it with us. You've touched people's lives like mine. I've watched the entire thing play out, which is why people like me are like, wow, this is it. We're at the end of times. But I want you to know I'm so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Great job. And for the people who are like, I would have just took the 7 years. I would have just took the 7 years being completely innocent than risk the 100 that he did. I'm so glad you didn't take 7 years of your life because it's that valuable. I'd rather you literally be in prison for the rest of your life, sitting there with a free mind and a heart as light as a feather, than these stupid, sleeping, dumb, deaf, blind people who are actually running the program of the enemy that's getting our men locked. The ones truly locked up, you are free.
Nah, he ain't free, boo. He ain't free, boo. He in jail without the bail, honey. He is in jail. He's locked up. They won't let him out. Locked up, baby. He got life. He is not free. No, baby. He is not free. No. So I don't know where you got that one from, boo-boo. But that's one thing he ain't. He ain't free, y'all. He ain't free. Now, I don't know where she got that one from. I mean, maybe in her mind she free. But baby, okay. So we're gonna watch a little bit of King World, the beginning, and then we gonna chop it up a little bit. I dropped the link. Anybody want to come up, say a few little doo-doo-doo. We gonna be out of here. We gonna make this a quick late night after party. For the after party. Okay, we gonna make it real sweet and quick, okay? The after party is gonna be good tonight, y'all, because I was gonna make the midday live real quick, but it ended up being longer than what I had anticipated. So now we're gonna have to shorten up the after party, okay? So let's get into it. Hold on.
So big that you share for humanity. I wish the best for everyone in this situation and hope your heart remains light and you can sleep at night. We are still on a spiritual journey. We are all still here on this burning rock called Earth in the middle of space nowhere. Never forget what he taught you. I love you, Eligio Bishop, forever and always. The race is not given to the swift or the strong, but to those who endure to the end. Victory is ours. We will win. We will come out of this victorious. I affirm, and it shall be. Uriah Papaya.
Yo, that was the most recent post, and I don't know whether or not, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want nobody, because I don't want nobody talking about, so.
But you won't kill pedophilia. People that are pedophiles need help. I also want to address the little group of people that's talking about my squad, Carbonation. There's a little group of people around, I don't want to say their names, but they know who they are. They've been doing videos and series about my wife, other people and my members of my crew, and they're trying to make it seem like I'm just this person that's keeping people here against their will when everybody asked to come here, made the decision to be here. Make me out to be a predator, like I'm someone that's out here. I am brainwashing. I always tell people I'm brainwashing. Why I said brainwashed? Because we all need to be brainwashed, because our minds have been programmed in ways, like our mind is like a computer. And the ways we've been programmed since birth is wrong. I mean, we're obviously figuring that out from veganism. We're figuring out like a whole bunch of things. And where I'm at, I'm online. I do brainwash people online. I wash their brains from the bullshit. I send out truth. So it washes your brain. When you have a virus on your computer, you need your computer washed. It has to be brainwashed. So a lot of people are on spyware, or got all these on screens. And where I'm at, You know, I'm online. I do brainwash people online. I wash their brains from the bullshit. I send out truth, so it washes your brain.
So we even.
So wait.
2 shades.
No, hold on.
2 shades.
They said Malia looked handsome today. I thought that was just straight disrespect.
You were like sitting there. Oh my god. I know I look like a straight dude right now, yo.
You like a dude.
I do.
You look like a dude, nigga. I'm gay.
Perspective. It is all this perspective.
I want you locked up in my cell. You like a dude. You in my cell. Yo, let me get him in my cell. Yo, CEO. Let me get him in my cell.
Oh my God.
Gio Bishop's rape trial just.
Now, I'm going to say this. Now, people say he did not really care nothing that much. And that's why I say I think Malia's so sick, y'all. I think Malia's super sick because he really liked Malia. Now, I feel like he did in a way because he was like always, you know, like he used to give her, you know, say she was beautiful and all that. But then he used to dog her out. I just think he was crazy. Okay, we just going to say he got some narcissistic. Let's pull up that word. Okay, let's pull up narcissism. We say, Sister Girl, you cannot use narcissism. So no, he has narcissistic personality disorder. I told y'all now, I done diagnosed him. I don't know what they're going to diagnose him in the future. But I believe he is a narcissistic. Okay, he's a narcissist. That's just in my humble opinion. That's what I believe. Okay, we know he locked up right now, child. He gone. He from nature boy to prison boy. That's where he at right now. That is where he at. Okay. So let's keep we gonna listen to a little bit more of this. He's skipping around on this video, and then I'm gonna be adding some other little woo-yahs to it that I want, some little points I want to put in, but I'm gonna let him I'm gonna play a little bit more.
Wrapped up.
The prosecution spent the day working to prove its case, presenting several witnesses, including an expert on cults and former members of Carbon Nation.
Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is covering the case for us. He joins us now live with the very latest. Tyler?
Yeah, Tom, good evening to you. We heard a wide range of testimony today in this rape trial as prosecutors try to paint a picture for the jury that the victim had no choice but to bow down to the alleged cult's leader.
All you belong to the 3, and I will have my way with you as I see fit.
The DeKalb County jurors deciding alleged cult leader Eligio Bishop's fate got to hear from him in his own words. Prosecutors played 2 expletive-filled videos that they say shows his views toward women.
If any one of you disrespect me, and to the abyss you go, I will send your soul into the abyss.
Half hour, DeKalb County jury found Bishop guilty on all charges. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us tonight for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. The most serious of those charges was rape, but Bishop was not even in the courtroom as the verdict was read.
Guys, Malia
She
is still
broke to a
6
point
days
to
late
where
on her
she was
period.
hospitalized.
The saga continues.
The disease control in the hospital never seen the type of diseases she came with.
Yeah, I'm getting back strong. That's what it is. I have been keeping my mental strong.
She had Tibbs in her back, and he made her leave and return to him.
Kingdom, and that's not good. So it's a pile of things that I'm getting back to balance. So
Everybody's saying, oh, they hope she's pregnant. Lewis said, be strong.
that's the whole fact. I'm thankful.
For the knowledge, but on the retrospect of it, I gave you everything you needed to heal yourself or to become what you're supposed to be or become strong or your best version. It's you that won't do it. I can't make you do it. So it's a tricky situation because the devil could always try to like say, oh, make you feel guilty. Same thing with Mama Dia. Mama Dia came with a 30-year, she came here with a 30-year condition of a heart condition. And she passed away and they put it off on me. And that the devil tried to woke up
He convinced Mama Dia to stop her meds when she joined the cult.
And it was a shock on us. We took her to the hospital took her to the coroner, took her to the coroner.
They took her naked body and left it outside a hospital in Mexico. They took and wore her jewelry afterwards.
And other places around the world, we was getting in touch
her
with
daughter
everybody.
still doesn't have answers to what happened to her mother till this day.
We contacted all of her biological family.
Justice for Mama Dia.
Making sure that her body was sent to them. They wanted it, her body is being shipped to Honduras. So that's what we were going through. And it was a big shock on the family. It was like, whoa, out of nowhere. You know, the last thing we was thinking of doing is get on social media.
Who knows? She probably felt like, hey, I know my heart going bad. I might as well just go here and live my couple last days over here.
This is Malia.
And guys, Malia.
So basically, it's a lot of, look, I keep telling y'all, he did not get convicted for what he did just to Janae alone. He got convicted because he was a quote unquote cult leader, okay? He got convicted and tried because he was a quote unquote cult leader, okay? And they couldn't, it's not against the law to be a cult leader. It's not against the law. It's the things that you do within there. You know what I'm saying? So they had to get him on something. And like any organization, they say a cult is an organization. So like anything, in order to get in, you have to have somebody infiltrate. Right? Come on, work with me, people. So that's what I'm saying. That's about where he was at with that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to watch a little bit more of the other video. Hold on. And then, y'all, we're going to be off of here in a few minutes.
Just wrapped up.
The prosecution spent the day working to prove its case, presenting several.
Don't mute it. Don't mute nobody. Let them talk that shit. It's cold green, baby. Hey, Moolah, don't mute them. Let them talk shit.
No, I don't want no music playing. So come on, we gotta fast forward that.
Cause you ain't got nothing to be fucking mad about. Bitch, you out here traveling out here, bitch. Fuck wrong with you? Ooh, I feel like a goddamn gangster right now. I feel like a gangster right now, baby. It's just one of them days, man. I feel like Poppy today. Call me Poppy. Put Poppy in the chat. Y'all ain't going to dinner with us. I ain't on the box. Y'all can't go to dinner with us, man. Y'all just fuck that. No. We ain't even on the box. This shit is disrespectful. Where my support is at? Okay. Not into my nose. That shit too deep. It's right here. Yeah, but the shit is stinging in my nose, man. Oh, okay. Like you putting the shit in my eye. It's too much.
Well, if you open up, don't. Before you put that on your face, let me put this on. I know you got to put that on your face. Can you wait for a second? I know you about to sting you. You gonna smell good, Poppy? I ain't gonna forget to make it smell good, baby.
Then the shit goes away. So for me, ultimately, all I wanted to do was get 10 racks, right? That's all I really wanted to do was get 10 racks. Because like Visa pointed out to everybody, I do got an auntie body. I am fat. And as you know, when Malia was in the hospital, is that I didn't have no whip at the time. So when I got my page, it actually, to me, even though I was wrong as two fucking left shoes and you could fucking break my jaw and I'll still be humble, is that I needed 10 racks and I did it in the most disgusting, wrong way. I used Sweet Malia, who I love. I use you, who I love. And I use my family who fuck with me and who I love to get the bag. So now I got my 10 racks from the Bigo app. And I'm calling you because I just would like the opportunity to, one, apologize and explain myself, and two, tell Malia really how sorry that I am that I was a selfish fucking bitch and used her sickness and her circumstance to get $10,000. But I've also feel like this too, Baba G. Even though it was wrong, even though it was fucked up, you basically taught me over the last 6 years how to use cosmic currency. And basically that's what I did. Me, a fat, nutting ass motherfucking big lips, hairy ass bitch, sit there and thought about it in the holographic universe, and I got it the way I did not know how I was gonna get it. I would also like to say too that I absolutely miss you, Efaru, True, and every other member besides Elway, because I call Elway all the time and talk to her. And I miss everybody that I had to turn on. I miss everybody that I had to make up fake content about to take down. You know, if I had any shame or decency, you know, I could be done with myself, but I'm not. I spent half of that money and I'm sitting in me a brand new whip, and I spent the other half of that money and got all the fat I could sucked out of my body.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do it like this. Back again. Santana. Fuck with your boys. Give me out. He's making it.
Analysis of the situation thus far. What do you think?
Well, I will say this from the outside looking in, Velvet has been a huge entity on the internet. A lot of people love her. Janae will always play second to Velvet, no matter what. No matter what situation is, if both of them are in the room, if they're just in the room together, she will be second. If she's in a relationship, I think she's going to be second. And you even said it because you guys are more mind driven in one direction. It seemed like y'all have more things in common versus Janae. And that's just the outside looking in. Only you all can confirm that.
From your analysis of the situation thus far, what do you think?
Well, I will say this from the outside looking in, Velvet has been a huge entity on the internet. A lot of people love her. Janae
these people, these situations so real. But what is real?
I'm sorry, y'all. I had y'all listening to this. I'm gonna say this.
Everything feels so real, but the whys,
Nature Boy was BSing y'all. Nature Boy was sending people on wild goose chase. Some of the stuff he was giving you half truth, half fiction, half lies. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he wasn't the brightest crayon in the box. I'm gonna continue to say that. I mean, some people might get mad because they really believed everything that this brother said. But I'm gonna let you know, for those that really want to know the truth, he wasn't the brightest crayon in the box. And hey Tyrone, welcome. And he is not the I really, we have to look at the people that was following behind Nature Boy too, and we have to think about them and a little bit into their background. And of course, everybody been on their Dr. Sabi. They want to get, they want to get better. They want to, everybody been on their little Dr. Sabi kick and all that. But first of all, they said allegedly, this is alleged now, Malia had something that the CDC couldn't even figure out what it was, allegedly. Okay? So I'm just saying, if she had something that the CDC couldn't figure out, baby, I mean, how am I supposed, what they say, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? But they say she's been sick for a long time, okay? That she, went on this journey to try to heal herself and stuff and try to get healed from whatever she was going through and heal her body and stuff. But let's hold on. Let's watch this one. Hold on.
While sick in the hospital?
Learn how to take responsibility for the things that you do. Stick up for yourself. Stick up for the things that you've done in your past so you can live up to it. So you become a righteous being. So you can become godlike and godly and do the right thing. You should not point the
She
finger
has a
at
son she
anyone
left behind for the
or
cult.
judge another person, because the same measures that you judge that person, you're judging yourself. So look at self. Take responsibility for the things that you do. I'm in a predicament that I'm in because of the mindset and me not taking responsibility for me and me not keeping a healthy perspective. You must learn to
Trigger warning.
People. I'm a real man. They want me behind bars. Real niggas like me behind bars. Yeah. Yeah.
They
You want real? This is real, nigga. This real, nigga. Blink twice for a nigga if you need to get saved. Blink twice. You don't want it. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved, nigga. This Pepper, nigga. This Pepper. I'm like, yeah, Malia next to be on World News, and she'll be leaving next and all that, and she'll be telling us, he abused me, he did this and that to me. There'd be some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So tell the people right now, while you here on this side, what's going on for real.
I'm on a spiritual journey. I'm on a spiritual path. It's not easy. It's not a peaches and cream path. You're going to be faced with your demons.
How was you in Babylon? Did you have an attitude in Babylon?
I had attitudes in Babylon. Yeah.
Was you like that with your sisters? How would you told me stories about how you was with your sisters?
It's basically this. It's the same type of vibe I give off because it's my mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I really want to lay my eyes on Malia. I just need to lay my eyes on Malia. Did Malia go back home? Malia like Nature Girl. You know, remember Nature Girl, Yaya? Like she just disappeared. Nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows where she went. Nobody knows. I mean, I'm sure it's probably a few people out here that might know, but I'm just saying, like, Yaya just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody heard anything about Yaya anymore. But now it's like Malia doing the same thing. Like, Malia's just like, you're seeing Ifru, you're seeing Aya, you're seeing all them. They're in front of the camera, everything. But Malia ain't doing nothing, y'all. Is Malia sick again? What is going on? Ooh, somebody tell me what is happened to Malia, y'all. I'm curious to know.
And it's the way I perceive situations. And if I perceive them negatively, then I'm going to react out of a negative way or a nasty way. And I'm going to start to
Speaking of, Malia was made to fight the White Velvet. This whole situation deserves its own video. Let me know if you want it. Malia was later forced to apologize for getting her ass beat then made to kiss Velvet feet. Velvet heart dropped because she thought that she was about to be made to kiss Malia feet. Because embarrassing, right?
Period.
Girl, get the fuck off
Period.
me. No shade.
You better get your rank right. You better get in order. Y'all better get organized. The government gonna crash. Y'all gonna be out.
He made her proclaim the kingdom every day, even while
you
sick in the
have to-
hospital?
Conscious. Understand that it's all yourself.
I don't
The
see how they
illusion
was
of
doing it, y'all.
separation.
But I mean, people get intrigued by stuff like this and think
your mind makes you think that you're this body and you're limited to this body. Why? Because you can only control the body. You feel that I'm separate from everything else because when I move my fingers, that tree doesn't move. Only I move. So this is who I am, this body. See? I can move my fingers, but that tree doesn't move, so that must be separate from me because I can't manipulate it. So in a human being, we should be drinking everything that we got. We should be drinking breast milk. We don't drink breast milk. And that's the main issue because our brain is not being able to compute the higher levels of dimension. So when I started breastfeeding or drinking breast milk, then I realized like it's a complete food. I know it sounds crazy. It's a complete food. You can literally survive off it. Like I swear to God, like you don't need
this Negro. I'm just child.
I miss him to pieces. I do think about him a lot, but I'm very, very sure that he's going to be so proud of what I chose to do.
Do you plan on seeing them again one day?
Oh yes, everybody's going to be, come to the 3, and he's going to be able to come. He's going to be able to learn, and everything that I lost will be returned.
How does your child's father feel about your decision?
He was not happy about it. He had his own traumas, of course, that he was going through at the time. And so he didn't like the idea. But like I said, you can't stop a grown person from doing what it is that they want to do with their life.
I'm sure he misses you a lot.
We need help at times because a lot of times there's
suggestions, this external reality that you're always suggested to, billboards and commercials and the music. It's always dousing you with to interact in the 7 deadly sins of the devil's playground. And so while you're in this space, it's like a culture medium. The world that I was in Long Beach, I was in Linwood, California, is my culture medium, is where I was before I left. So you got flying helicopters, you got billboards, you got fast food all over the place, you got toxic TV and your grandma's TV, and the music playing around your neighborhood and all of these things. And while you're trying to listen to God, you're listening to God, keeping your ear close to what he's saying every minute of the day. So I need the extra help on my journey out because, hey, it's easy to get sucked back into your old ways and doing the wrong thing. It's hard to do the right thing. Somebody slap you in your face. What you gonna do? As women in this system, we need help at times because a lot of times there's suggestions, this external reality that you're always suggested to, billboards and commercials and the music. It's always dousing you with to interact in the 7 deadly sins of the devil's playground.
You can live, literally, like dead ass, like dead ass. That's it. And you can live off breast milk as a man, as a grown ass man. Imagine a factory full of women, a set of cows, just breast pumping all day as a factory, right? A woman put her titties in a machine, her shit just, and she getting money. I'm serious. This is how the world's supposed to be. Imagine if, no, seriously though, imagine if we ate our cereal with breast milk. My nigga, we'd have been up by now. We'd have been up. We'd have been out there by now. Because I'm telling you, the woman's body is the key to evolving in consciousness. The woman's body made you. All the nutrients that your body needed, all the cells your body needed, all of that shit came from the woman's body. So all your medicine is in her body, nigga. You looking out of her when she's the fucking healing mechanism the whole time. And that's where you came from, nigga. This is what formed your life. This thing right here, you came out of it. It fed everything you needed, even when you was in water. This thing right here, nigga, was your medicine. So this is our medicine. So our women stop breastfeeding us and we start getting sicker. And our minds start going, we went into dark ages.
This is what I'm saying. And you know, some people are saying now, oh yeah, now I see he was on some BS. Now I see, you know what I'm saying? But you should have been seen. You should have been seen this. He gives you a little bit of truth and he gives you a little bit of fiction. He gives you a little bit of this and he gives you a little bit of that. He gives you a whole lot of drama, okay? He gives you a whole lot of drama. But my main concern be the women in that, because he did talk about Mama Dia, okay? And you know, it's sad. It's really, really sad. We're gonna talk about just a few people, and then we gonna get out of here, y'all. We're gonna talk about Mama Dia. We're gonna talk about a few stories, and I'm gonna show y'all why he is why he is incarcerated. Okay. Why some of the main reasons that he is incarcerated. Like I said, a lot of it do not have to do with just Janae. Janae was just the calluses that got them what they wanted, okay? And they wanted him on a lot of other stuff. So, and they wanted him on they wanted him for this too. Hold on, y'all.
Cult member from Cape Coral admits to murdering her own mother. Mariah Kelly stabbed her mom during an argument in their Cape Coral home. Melissa Kelly West died of stab wounds to the chest in June of 2020. The two got into an argument while washing dishes. Melissa hit her daughter in the head, and then Mariah turned around and jabbed her mother with the knife. You might remember Mariah admitted to joining a cult known as Carbon Nation around the time of her mother's death. The group believes in nudism and polygamy, and they don't bathe. Well, things got heated in a courtroom in Lee County today when her own family members showed up to the sentencing.
The one person that brought you into the, you decided to jam a knife into her chest and tame us. My sister away from me. You are a murderer, and you are a monster. Think about it. You left your kid and went to a cult to worship trees. You never done it.
After nearly a dozen family members spoke, Mariah then got up to address the court herself. She claims the killing was in self-defense, but her family wasn't buying it and walked out in the middle of her statement.
I'm sorry that our family has been torn apart by such a tragic act of self-defense. And the people who are leaving have treated their kids in some of the nastiest ways that I have ever seen.
Melissa Kelly West was a mother to two other children, and Mariah has a daughter of her own. Mariah Kelly accepted a plea deal of 15 years in prison. She cried when the judge handed down her sentence. This former cult member from Cape Coral admitted.
This is Malia.
And guys, Malia's mind is weak. You messed up in your life.
God came to me and
She rubbed them all over,
to these people.
which is good.
Get them married.
Which is good.
I found them a preacher in a church.
I met Solar in Velvet, and they seemed like they were on a righteous path from the 5 minutes I met them.
Listen to me. What that nature did.
Yeah,
right. He was telling me. I ain't gonna lie, but Solar said, he told me, he said, yeah, nature was, but he said, I was behind it though. He was the carbonation
Listen to me.
ringleader.
I don't want to have nothing
And he told me the same thing about that
with
too.
none of that carbonation. I only deal with the carbon island.
There you go.
And the carbon island is the refugees.
That left.
And that left the carbonation, and I want to help them.
And speaking of religion and what,
Oh yeah, Solar
Yeah, let's-
and Velvet.
yeah, because I'm just curious because,
God came to me and asked me to minister to these people.
which is good,
Get them married.
which is good.
I found them a preacher
Yeah,
in a church.
I met Solar.
Now we should have known things was gonna go left for Solar and Solar and Velvet knew each other, so we can't really blame Jaguar for that. We cannot blame Jaguar for that at all, because I think Solar and Velvet still together, y'all. I do. I really do. I just think they playing games. I think that, because they trying to get. I do. This whole abuse, because watching Velvet over time, Velvet is not innocent. Velvet had some ways about her. And then she's trying to say that she charged it to basically to oh my gosh, I had a brain fart, y'all. That that Nature Boy is the reason why she acted the way she was. No, a lot of that was in her. Okay? So this is when Ifaru was in jail, but they got Ifaru out, but they left Zoka in there. They got Ifraru out of there, child, but they had left Zoka in there. They sure did. They caught him. They was allegedly trying to smuggle some stuff in with some drones, y'all. They had some drones trying to allegedly smuggling some stuff in there, some marijuana and all that stuff. That's what they said. That's what they were saying on the Tickety Talk, child, and on the news. So, but y'all, I'm really tired tonight, so I'm gonna get up out of here early. It's been real. We'll be back. It's my Marching to Your 50s March. Are you catching this on the replay, y'all? Hit that like button. Just a little, razzle dazzle. Just a little come in. You know what I'm saying? Drop a little receipts, and we'll come back and talk about it later, y'all. It's been real. Please hit that like button on your way out. It's your girl, SistaGirl, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
No, I'm crazy, so go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night, boy.